part of the process we've been through is known as the concept of religious trauma syndrome. I do think it is a trauma to allow yourself this toxic dose of religion on a continual basis that it's damaging. It damages you. It steals from you. And it accrues over time. This toxic level gets to this point where the damage is so intense that you have to get out.
I think there could certainly be something to an idea like religious trauma syndrome, because although not everyone who has experienced religion or even fundamentalist religion comes out of it horribly scarred, so many people do, and the experiences differ. And I think it's certainly a wonderful proposition to be looked into that others should investigate. Is there a legitimate thing that we could diagnose psychologically in people who have come out of authoritarian religions that causes mental and emotional trauma? I would imagine the psychology behind it would probably be very similar to someone who's been very verbally abused. It's more subtle than that, so it's sometimes more nuanced, but I think that there might be something there, yeah.
Well, and I think our problem in communicating this religious trauma syndrome is it's interpreted, differently by the religious community. They'll see it more as an STD than a real case of depression or anxiety or an emotional problem related to the teaching that has been accruing. It was difficult in leaving, trying to explain to people that I love you as a person, but it's the belief system that's hurting me, and I've got to leave it. They're afraid to hear that. The religious community is afraid to hear about the fact that their religion could be traumatizing people.
Yeah.
So that's the challenge with a diagnosis like that.
It is a challenge, yeah. We can easily diagnose disorders that come about from experiencing physical violence. But what do we do when we've experienced emotional or spiritual violence? And it's not like that's not an equally important thing.